The last time we been there now been Friday, the 22nd. The 22nd, no, the 23rd. The 23rd will be the eve of election. Today, the 26th, we're here again. The weekend will not been there. Now, IRN will be enjoying. I be telling I say, tell say, let me take 1 week off. But it look like if I say the IRN be past for man, they can do program. Because imagine IRN at 24-hour service you get for monitor them. Even though the line not been so encouraging, the internet sometimes work fine, sometimes don't work fine. You know? Try for call and render me only to help for sure, waiting for do for make it go steady. But you know, in Sierra Leone everybody thinks they know. So I make now left IRN first. Don't count. But seriously, that I was thinking, you know, I think you just take 1 week trade and the but they not green left me phone. And they blew me phone like, oh, it's forever. When are you coming back? I'm here. And once say kudos to with team na salon too. They say a network team. They say try. How safe we demand the studio na the diaspora, not the sleep na so then safe not the sleep over day. On election day, then do well. Then do well. If you not been there election day, well, you miss. I think one test we go left now we mount election day in a Sierra network na St. Teresa School where they by Bomeana, Akram. By Akram. Where the ECSL person where did they say you know they take interview, a lot of complain them. And not to the one green place that one day. We go Bokusai, we go Amaraya. Later we go St. Anne's, but unfortunately will not be go live day. Will not go live now St. Anne's. But St. Anne's, the tell will be day itself. It was around after 8 p.m. St. Joseph, the house street, they not be even begin for vote yet. They not be even begin for vote. A lot of people not vote inside Freetown. I will tell you that one day. A lot of people not vote inside Freetown because of the delay, because of the line, the issues. Beaucoup people not vote. Beaucoup man vex go back say but they are big. But again, some people can be resilient. Some people stayed. Some man stay say this na me right I dey vote. I dey vote. Some man stay. Some man tire say man forget it. Then from there we see Usai. On that day though, I was selfish. On that particular day, I only say a network I watch. And I watch nothing else. Yeah. Some people call, say, hey, say a network like we check in that for we. Okay. Some places then where we go, then reach out to we and definitely we send the team, they say they are reaching that back quick. Yeah. But I was selfish, like too many, even on election day, propaganda day. So me, now only waiting the Sierra network team pick up. Now I know me be focus pa. Yes. I know more. Because I say even on election day, propaganda be the hook. But what I was trying to say, it's like after the election, now press conference after press conference, back to back. Back to back press conference. Come up to this one, by the time they say this done. Now when they done that, by the time and then they done that. Well, I don't know how you do if you don't follow up. If you don't follow up. But to also see now. The last one, I think, na President Bio in speech, I know the last one. But before that, PPRC make, ECSL make, what again? Marcel Samba new, then do their own. AU, ECOWAS, Commonwealth, then do one. EU do, what again? Man. All man doing you. Yes, all man doing you. For we give you updates about this election. ECSL say na 60% na ending do. But inside that 60% they announce say SLPP Julius Marabio now in the lead with over 1 million votes. APC say they not agree. But before they say they not agree so, yesterday APC been there at the party office. They said they kick them game. Glady then at the house, at the red house, for say, well, according to the data within the gather, it look like say then they are the winning side. So then be the glady. The SLPP called press conference. Say, according to the same data where they don't gather, then see themselves with landslide victory. Whilst the APC then said the glady, before we know it, forces then go there, we see tear gas, live bullets fire, and one mommy way may not be even no self say a sabi person way amen. He lost in life day. Matron. Laying soul and all the one that we don't die. Rest in peace. Alright. So even after election, somebody gave a loss in life. The EU, on their own report from the head of mission, the election monitoring body, the EU say the way how the forces them. Well, I use the word exactly. Yeah, hold on. I use the exact word we EU say. Waiting, then things say. Happened lately. Yeah. This is a statement from European Union Election Observation Mission. The line was just one focus pa. They say at the start of the campaign, freedom of movement, assembly, and expression were largely respected at the start of the campaign. Stefan Yale. I don't know if it's Abusa you cancel, but somebody not go lost in life, and you the character and say nobody not die in a stage manage. Seriously. I tell you, say I sabi the person. Please. I don't know if I don't know. People who they support political party, do they even reason? Is everything ever be about politics? Sometimes I really don't get it too. A then die-hearted fan, like, does everything have to do with politics, even though the Tracy Posse die? It is saying a stage manager, nobody no die. Come on. Not repeat again, no, please. I don't know if it's be the platform where you come. Alright. I want you respect yourself. Let we all respect yourself, yeah? Okay. Look like say, you know they listen, Me know they talk about blood now. I tell about somebody will die, they tell me about blood. Alright. Let me help you out. Sometimes I just don't get it. If we just can't reason, like say with a feel for we self. Yeah? Alright. Let I read for you waiting I want for say the it say at the this now from the EU, yeah? At the start of the campaign, it say freedom of movement, assembly and expression were largely respected. But closer to election day, politically motivated attacks, they reduced the space, shrank the space of political participation in several districts. In several districts. Disproportionate use of force by security agencies heightened tension. So the tension we come pasmak. If they say now the way and manner we the force system they do them business. Then they help for heighten the tension while divisive content circulating on social media stirred discord. Positively, the National Fact-Checking Initiative, I Verify, vigorously countered disinformation and media debates. Even, okay, let's come to White Boy, the one who lost in life, na APC party office on that day where they say the protest there. I think that was on a Wednesday, yeah? White Boy. Teto today. You get people who they saying a lie. Even when I verify say the mortuary, where Brahma just say we ain't gonna mortuary the body no they. No, I verify, consult mortuary and then confirm say yes, the body, then carry and go there. For one reason, today now, then begin pass saying a lie. Let them go check mortuary, the body no they. For say they don't go pull the body there. For say they don't go pull her. What am I trying to say here? When people lost their life, not so because you dey support, you go say a lie. Everything a propaganda. Yeah? Now make here. We self now I verify for we self. We dey verify first before ever we talk with who they talk here. We know there nobody in payment scheme. We know there. Nobody in payment scheme. We know there na. Nobody need to give him money. Politician. No there nobody. We not so nobody in party. Not so nobody in party. No politician party. Because forget you. So how they start? Well, they start where? Will they start first with Dr. Samura? Yes. Yesterday. Now they start with Will they start with Dr. Samura, yeah? Now listen this. What he say? All this time after election. Yeah?
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, let me at the outset state emphatically that the All People's Congress Party is on a firm path to an irreversible victory. We will therefore not accept any skewed results. Yesterday, June 24, was our polling day, and I want to thank and heartily congratulate all of you for coming out in your large numbers to express your choice of president, member of parliament, mayor, chairman, and councillors through the ballot. Today, Sunday, June 25, the ECSL is in the process of tallying the results of your votes at the regions. For transparency and dual verification of these results, the APC party has requested the ECSL to tally the results using projectors. This is best practice. However, the ECSL is fiercely resisting to use projectors, making it extremely impossible for the APC and other political parties to compare, reconcile, and verify the RRFs as recorded at the polling centers. This is also the last point at which we at the APC can protect your vote, and the ECSL wants to deny us of this opportunity. As we continue to put pressure on ECSL to use projectors, I want to inform all Sierra Leoneans that the APC party will use its best endeavors to ensure transparent, free, fair, and credible elections at all processes. Meanwhile, the people of Sierra Leone have spoken loudly, and the message is very clear in the results coming in. We, the All People's Congress Party, therefore urge the ECSL to respect the due process, adhere to international best practice, as well as to what we agreed at Bintumani on the transparent, inclusive, and accountable counting and tallying of results. We have noted that at the Northwestern Regional Center in Port Loko, the Northern Regional Tally Center in Makeni, and at the Western Regional Tally Center at Wellington, our representatives have not been allowed into the main halls and therefore unable to monitor the tallying process. With our representatives being subjected to observe the tallying behind a glass barrier and without the results being projected. In this regard, let it be known that the All People's Congress Party will not accept any results which have not been satisfactorily verified by our party representatives. We therefore urge ECSL to ensure that all tallied results are projected and our representatives are allowed to fully participate in the tallying process. We also call on ECOWAS, in particular, to ensure that the decline of democracy in West Africa does not continue under their watch in Sierra Leone. In the meantime, I want to assure all supporters and the citizens of Sierra Leone that the APC party is on an irreversible path to an overwhelming victory. Be rest assured that I and the APC party would not and shall not accept any skewed, manipulated, and unverified results. The APC party seeks a smooth transition and urges the ECSL and all other stakeholders in the electoral process, including the security forces, to facilitate this. I thank you all, and God bless the Republic. Facilitate this. I thank you all, and God bless the Republic. Facilitate this.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you all. You know, from Dr. Samura Wilson Matthew Kamara, the APC flag bearer, for say any result we they not verify, they not go accept. That be yesterday. Now I do this. To the end part, you hear I'm say waiting. The APC, well, it look like say then in the victory side. So now I make then be the glad in the office, at the streets. Then be the glad there, crowd been there. Listen waiting the IG tell Al Jazeera. Yeah? Waiting the IG tell Al Jazeera about yesterday.
As long as they see you sporting green, whether you are sitting on a motorbike or you are riding a keke, they will take you out and they will embarrass you, they will harass you. That was when I called the leadership. Since they could not respond, I called the nearest patrol to that particular location. As long as they see you sporting green, whether you are sitting on a motorbike or you are riding a keke, they will take you out and they will embarrass you, they will harass you. That was when I called the leadership. Since they could not respond, I called the nearest patrol to that. They will embarrass you, they will harass you.
So now, so the IGC. You say, whilst them be deep at the ladida, anybody will pass with green, then go embarrass the person, even if na bike or keke. He says, so now I make insane the nearest patrol team go there. Well, the interview being short of any other words. Eh? Any other words, the interview short of them. For asking when, how, I happen and all those things. So now then fire, waiting be happy with me, then fire, till somebody they die. But that not the exact word way the IG tell Al Jazeera. Eh? Alright. Marcela Samba been there this morning na Radio Democracy 98.1. And if you get a message, for the police them. Yeah. We get a message for the police them. Opening this. Let me see. Okay, yes, Naim. I just want to listen small. Yeah? I just want to listen small. Waiting now the message where Marcela get for Sierra Leone police. Eh? Now listen.
We want people there for take leadership. Anybody really aspire for leadership right now, we aspire for leadership in our salon. So country first, with the appeal to every leader, whether you're not civil society, you're not police, you're not politician, country first.
So Marcela, they talk about country first. Even the audio, so na macho audio, but yeah, you just try to understand what they try for say, yeah. Country first, yes.
Please, country first. Don't put country first at this moment. The second point is the role of the police.
Okay, he talked to the leaders them. He said for put country first. Now he say the role of the police at this moment in Sierra Leone. I just read for you waiting the EU. Then say about the disproportionate way and manner where they forces them, then they do their own business. And listen to what Marcela say.
And I call on the Inspector General of Police right now, and I hope say he go hear me call.
He call on the Inspector General of Police, and he hope say the Inspector General of Police go hear in call.
Country first, Inspector General of Police.
He said the Inspector General of Police for put the country first.
We don't want to see people be intimidated.
We don't want to see they intimidate people them.
Right? Today at this platform as Dom 98.1 they call on you ECSL. 2018 I went with my team physically to the house of the then flag bearer who is currently President Pio and go meet the police and say, save the soul of this nation.
He said 2018 in be the person we go directly for go meet the police them that 10 day. You remember that 10 day 2018 election where then they say then get something at the host day for rig the election and then thing and day. He say in the person we go directly to the police. Eh?
Stop for attack the flag bearer and us.
Now I tell them, say let them stop for attack the den that be president bio, Madam Bio in host, let them stop for attack him.
I physically went there with my team on the night for election. Today, I not there where them go. Yesterday, I did a press conference where them go APC office, so we were not able to go there.
Exactly. Yesterday, new been there, they do their own press conference. Now that Sunday, the incident happened at the APC party office. He says so he not been there because he be one step up like I been do for that 2018 we go directly to the police say, but what soon they can know this man he also this guy embarrassment waiting. He say if he not be there for that press conference day, him for be step up for do that.
But I have this platform this morning and I am calling on the police.
He said, but right now, it is 98.1. I'm making the call the police.
If this situation degenerates, we will hold you accountable.
He said, if this situation well, then go hold the police them accountable.
On our left for intimidate, we have.
He said, the police them for stop for intimidate. Say they left for intimidate.
We have a history of police intimidation there.
He said, when you look upon this war business, so become a salon get a history of them police the way they intimidate people them.
In elections. It is
during elections.
a civil affair and people have
He said, election a civil affair.
the right to participate.
And people ain't get right for participate.
It's a go now the SLPP flag bearer and us
He said, if 2018 him be go na mother be you host that 10 day
for us stop police
for stop police
assault on March 8th.
for stop police the assault on mother be that 10 day.
2018, there's nothing wrong for make I not sit down here and call una for stop this.
Nothing no wrong for making us sit down at 98 right now. They talk about them say, dear Salon police, una left this street here.
The police has the responsibility for protect every citizen of Sierra.
He said the police get the responsibility for protect all the citizens them of Salon.
Do not use your paraphernalia in this fashion.
He said they on a weapon and they on a thing they on no use on this kind of a way.
It's wrong. It's
Wrong.
unacceptable.
We know they accept them.
We don't call on una.
We don't call on una.
We pre-election statement.
The time when we pull a statement before election, we been call on una. Then I'm tell her they talk to police. So
Let una use citizens engagement mechanism.
he said them for use citizens engagement mechanism.
Talk to the politicians there for
If the politician he said talk to the politician them.
think say they want to go on to word, but don't use violence in this election.
He said the police not for use violence by this election, then for talk to the politicians them.
If we not continue, we are going to a civil society, we are going to call you out.
He said if the police continue, a civil society then go call the police out.
And we are going to pursue every channel. You cannot use the
He said and then go pursue all the channel them.
police in this fashion.
He said that you know I get police una not go they use them for people like this way how na they do it so.
It's wrong, it's unacceptable.
He wrong and no go accept them.
So do you and me at the appeal? If you're not police, you're not soldier,
If you na police, you na soldier, Marcella they beg.
if you na politician,
If you na politician,
this society at the appeal with the strongest sense of emotion. Do you know
he saying they take all the thing by him body, they beg you.
country first?
Let put country first.
At this time, we know they allow nobody for break the elections. I come back to your question.
He say at this time, you know they allow nobody for make direction. Listen, no, they can't talk something.
Yes, sir, we have the data.
He say he get the data. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Nobody for break the elections. I come back to your question. Yes, sir, we have the data.
New Marcella Samba say he get the data. He get the data. Okay?
And I have no reason
And I not get any reason
to disappoint Sierra Leone at this time.
for disappoint Salon people them at this time.
So the assessment of the context no warrants we. I have enormous respect for the Electoral Commission.
He say he get big respect for Mohamed Kone, the Electoral Commission.
And the team has enormous respect for the Electoral Commission.
And the team as a whole, all they respect Mohamed Kone as the commissioner.
It is their mandate.
Because now they get the work.
The only entry point where we go get as citizens, because contestation high, if they begin fet chisno.
He say, we citizen them, if they begin fet the political party them.
Then we have a reason to say what we have.
He say, now that Sunday, then go get reason for talk waiting then get.
But so far, if one build democracy, we forget.
He say, but for so far,
Confidence by the Electoral
we forget confidence by Mohamed Kone.
Commission. But let the Electoral Commission not see. We are going to give a verification statement.
He say, but the one Mohamed Kone for no say, after he no announced done, new, then go give a verification statement.
And with verification statement, why they go first?
He say, but then they wait to, let Mohamed Kone go first. Let him go first,
We are going to give our statement.
Now the 10 then go give their own statement.
On what we have.
On waiting then get. The own data we they get.
And we pray God.
And they pray to God.
So, the issue.
Okay. He said they pray to God, let the one Mohamed Kone they give, and the other they give just meet up no more fine. That's Namasela Samba of New. Yeah, Salon don't see you per data. SPP say they get data. We should say now they win landslide. APC say they get data. We should say, well, now then they lead. Now, civil society say then get data for cut the case. Yeah. They say then get data for cut the case. Well, I don't know, AfriCell, Orange, what again QCell? No, Seratel no get data. Seratel no get data. No get data. Yes. But so Mohamed, this morning, na Good Morning Salon, I Marcela Samba talk that one day. Now I talk that. Alright. Then they don't come out. They'll see what's in Umar Fofana. Intel Umar Fofana, what he tell the world. Now listen here. What Umar Fofana tell the world. Now listen here. What Umar Fofana tell the world.
Soldiers are firing into his party's headquarters where he held a news conference, so tensions remain high. My colleague, our correspondent Umaro Fofana, joins us now from Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown. Umaro, as you assess things right now, where do things stand?
So the axe, it talked about yesterday, waiting be happening at the APC party office. Then the axe, Umaro Fofana now say, right now, so it's how all thing they,
Hi, Rob. Well, it's pretty quiet in Freetown.
Umar Fofana say, well, it's not Freetown, think quiet. GCC network, work as small, think quiet.
I've driven through the city from the east through the central to the east to the western of Freetown.
He's saying take them from eastern to go western.
Quite quiet. But
the place quiet.
There are armed police and soldiers deployed in certain areas.
Well, he say policemen and soldiers then we get gone. Then deploy them in certain areas them. And one part of the area, then they even though you know talk now APC party office where them block now the surrounding where people are not going to go congregate the anymore.
And there are some armed security personnel also doing some patrols.
Some armed security personnel waiting. Talking back.
Security personnel also doing some patrols.
Okay, then they're on patrols.
Well, not least because in the last 1 hour or so, the Election Commission has announced partial results.
So it talks say the past 1 hour, Mame Kone don't announce partial, listen, partial results.
60% of the polling stations have been declared by the Electoral Commission.
60% now announced.
And the result gives the incumbent President Julius Maada Bio 56%.
So President Bio gets 56%.
And his main challenger, Dr. Samora Kamara, 42%.
And Dr. Samora Kamara gets 42%.
And the Electoral Commissioner, Mohammed Kenewi Kone, has told me in the last half an hour that they will announce the complete results tomorrow.
Hollande. Tomorrow. He don't tell Umar Fofana say tomorrow, Tuesday, the 27th of June, he go announce the results. First, he tell Lamrana say within 48 hours. That'll be this morning. Within 48 hours. But he don't give it today, no, 24 hours. So he don't tell Umar Fofana now say tomorrow the final result. He go announce them. Let's tell you how the game get for play. Mame Kone go announce the result. If the final result favor President Bio, within 15 minutes, President Bio they take the oath of office. If the result we Mohamed Kone they announce tomorrow, like today, President Bio don't get the 56%. If tomorrow he still gets that 55 and above, 15 minutes take them long. Infos if you no say now so it go happen. He go this on side the wait no more now for le Mohamed Kone announce. For le announce. As he announce done so bye. The next screen we they sing. Outside President Bio they take out of office. I talk and Lord continue.
And by the country's constitution, whoever is declared the winner tomorrow, if there is an outright winner, then that person must be sworn in before midnight. And
he said by the country in constitution, before midnight, the person for take the oath of office, according to the country in constitution, after the final result, and don't read them.
It has to be said that for anybody to win on the first ballot, they must secure 55% of the valid votes cast.
55% of the valid vote cast for make. Now you forget. For make who not get on off 55%.
What's at stake in this election for the people of Sierra Leone?
It's what's in the stake? What's in the issue by this election? Yeah.
Well, I can basically say everything. Every election in Sierra Leone comes along with its own myriad of problems in terms of.
He say all election in a saloon, they come with your own problem.
The needs of the people of this country.
The needs of the people of this country, the same one who don't they cry for years from some of we for more than born we.
But the most recent one.
He said, but the most recent one
that has occasioned in this country is the cost of living.
Cost of living right now.
Because of the government argues the situations of COVID and then the Ukraine crisis.
He said, but the government they argue say, but what's on they make like for say, una don't know about COVID and also what's in the happen in Russia and Ukraine.
There's a global, effect on the global economy, and as a result, it's had a concomitant effect on the Sierra economy.
He says so now they make the money we right now.
Food prices have been soaring here almost every now and again. The government argues that it has virtually removed complete taxes on some of the main essential items.
He said food prices then they go right up every day. He said the government they argue say they don't pull taxes per almost the essential. Wow. You know, a waiting government promise IMF. Eh? You know, for say, I want person for bite me. Say by the 10 this year they don't rest, they go 1 million. The electricity charge again for go up. Literally everything they go up because by November then get a review. Now the promise, the good promise where this administration don't promise IMF. Now then give them that 20 million. Come on, 20 million. Eh? The 2023 Financial Act. Whether one day they kick in. Right now, I better. Right now, I better. When the 2023 Financial Act they kick in, eh? You know, like how I make him say, he give me a kick in the butt. Well, wait. There they go.
But people say they cannot feel it.
Of course, you know they feel them. Look, Jaden, they are like God not agree. Some of you now they support blindly, you need to pay attention. That's not the problem. Eh? You need to pay attention, you need to support blindly. I want to put on small no. Where they are like God not agree. You don't forget say they don't sign the paper. Can I put on small? You need to put on beaucoup. Eh? Left Papa God there, left and Safu. He said, I tell you, no call the name themselves. Say no, they agree. Where they don't sign on. If he said that 22 million, they will then give that for nothing. A good under good promise. Say, bra, low enga for so. You know, see an election 10 this. Eh? But I not to hope for the best. If me he say hope for the best. Hope for the best so they don't sign. That hope they don't count on here. Yeah, not count on here. You can't tell me say hope for who's best. Some of na they study, na they pay attention. Eh? But yeah, allow they go. Me anybody. Because when they don't pull the subsidy first, hey, they pull subsidy by the fuel, they pull the subsidy by the rest. But we do it with Tanaya. Now we go begin kind of small at the 10. It's a bit like how Ayata they eat food. Wait. Oma Udonia.
Because prices are still very high. So whoever ends up being declared the winner has his work cut out for him.
Whoever ever declare the winner, now Uma say, he say get beaucoup work. Eh? Beaucoup work for do.
Because the economy is in a very, very critical situation.
Because the economy then a critical situation. The economy. That is true. Even if Samuel Kamara win, you can fix some one day. Hey, you see that same talk up as them they tell you. Say not so one day. That's when I go begin here and back from Samuel and I tell I go begin say he said they talking back. I don't know how he ever do with that IMF day. Because the IMF, this administration don't sign that paper, they don't. Then tell them say November, let them come. Then go see what thing they don't do with we. How then go now fishball, how then go don't beat Sweden with prices and taxes. Hey, that review there, then push her. Eh? Then push her. Aye. Okay. So, Oma Fofana yun, tell and thank you. Yeah? Usa would they go again? Usa would they go? We are Samuel Kamara in Toxi. They no go accept Then before Mohamed Kone do this. Well, after Mohamed Kone don't do an announcement, let me write in APC. Maybe then just accept him and agree one time. Eh? So how they go now? Alright. Let's check this one.
As long as they see you sporting.
Good evening, all. This is a press statement from the All People's Congress political party. The APC rejects the 60% provisional results announced by ECSL. The All People's Congress has taken note of the partial 60% results announced this afternoon by the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mr. Mohamed Kone of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, ECSL. That 60% of results came on the back of a tallying process in which the All People's Congress APC agents at regional tally centers in Potloko, Bo, Kenema, McKinney, and Freetown were neither allowed access to participate nor were they allowed to verify and certify the results prior to the announcement, contrary to due process and best practice. Additionally, despite our several attempts to engage ECSL on the various electoral processes, ECSL never communicated to us the mode of announcement of the results, nor did the ECSL give the APC the chance to verify the results before announcement. Critically also, prior to the announcement of the result, the APC was not provided with any breakdown of the so-called 60% results they announced. We have no information about which specific polling units, centers, and districts they came from, nor did the ECSL provide us with prior details of what percentages of results they announced per polling unit, polling center, and districts. Shockingly, despite the fact that the elections were conducted on the district block system, the results were not announced by district returning officers, and the Chief Electoral Commissioner did not even inform our party of the exact time of the announcement of the results. In view of these grave infractions, abuse of the democratic process, and unprecedented lack of inclusivity, transparency, and accountability, the APC cannot, and I repeat, the APC cannot in any way accept these results. We totally reject the Chief Electoral Commissioner's announcement of such cooked up figures. We therefore urge him to refrain from announcing any further results until all results are mutually and satisfactorily verified. Meanwhile, we call on all our partners to play their part in our collective endeavor to prevent this daylight robbery of the will of the people and to avert the increasingly likely disorder that hangs over our nation due to this ECSL collusion to overthrow democracy through rigging. Once again, the APC will not accept these fake and cooked up results and will deploy every effort within the law to stop this. As you all know, I'm Lansana Doumbouya, the National Secretary General of the All People's Congress political party. We will sooner be giving you our data from our tallying center of the figures, which shows that the APC party is in good stead. I thank you all. That the APC party is in good stead. I thank you all.
Hey, yeah. Eh? Himself what he done with. For say, then get the waiting. The data. The data they self get. I don't tell you about data. I don't tell you about data. Na Zaloon right now. Now they all testing na Zaloon. Instead say they get data where they show waiting. Say na they get this. Alright. So APC say they not go accept. But the good thing inside the statement say they go do all thing in the power the legal way. Because all the one them we don't talk the AU, the EU, Commonwealth, all my we don't talk say if una not glady not to violence. Not to violence. Una go through the court system. Within the frame of the law, go through the court system, the frame of the law. So, data get for see data. Masela samba back say get data. APC get, SPP get. Mame Kone. I know say some people and they say, you know what is now this particular moment are one of the hardest time for in job. The sad part is every institution where na government and create them no independent. Every institution. Me, I don't tell you now just know how the game get for play tomorrow. Because Africa man, we see the don't announce results. Bye! Bruh, forget it. Yeah? The frame of the law, even the past election. The past election be then a court. It be then a court. But one day, we go wait for see the day we when they say go court, you will knock your chest now. You first one on go there. I first one on go they say because what you know you believe the court system. But the court system, the security, on pass the member then say party na civil business so. Civil. Alright. Well, the last one what they take now, na President Bio. President Bio self come and talk. President Bio, what you get for we?
Fellow Syrians, on 24th June 2023, Syrians across this nation went to the polls to make their democratic choices for various national and local council offices. The Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, is the sole constitutional body that is vested with the power to manage, tabulate, and announce election results. This afternoon, the Chief Electoral Commissioner of ECSL has announced 60% of the presidential election results. Therefore, while we await the announcement of the final results by the Chief Electoral Commissioner, I call on all citizens to keep the peace and continue to respect all public order laws. We each have a stake in maintaining peace during and after the announcement of results of these elections. Citizens must not incite violence or associate with violent actions. For our sakes, we must avoid all provocative and retaliatory actions. Let us individually and collectively maintain and promote peace in our communities and among social and political groups with which we are affiliated. I urge the police and security forces to enforce public order laws with restraint and protect all citizens in an even-handed way. Every citizen's constitutional rights are equally important and must be fully respected at all times and in all circumstances. I affirm my unconditional commitment to an inclusive, peaceful, fair, and transparent elections process. Ultimately, every citizen has an inherent interest in the peace and stability of this nation. We built our democracy from the embers of war. We should each be resolved to never go back to that dark chapter of our country's history. Let us all continue to consolidate our democracy, respect our constitution, and maintain peace. Let me end by saying this. Make we all wait for the final result by ECSL, SAFU. I thank you and God bless. Cyril. SAFU. I thank you and God bless. Cyril.
Make we all wait for the final result, SAFU. Also, President BOC. Una always left just now. They can't find una come. I soon una go. Eh? Make we all wait for the final result, SAFU. But some man not the way to. Some man not agree with. Right now, APC don't dance. SLPP don't dance. Say na dem win. APC said don't dance. Say na dem win. And ECSL now na dem left too. But let them not forget, see. You see that all man say then get the data. Eh? Right. When I always go, don't come back. When I get fine. And they find on our stars. If all laws are implemented by the government, like the way the public order law is enforced in the country, we country go better SAFU. A second motion, Mohammed, on that one. Yeah? We can make a quick one. Who's friend, you get 5 minutes, sir. What you get for me?
All right. Thank you very much, Epule. Thanks for talking through, and thanks to all of the listeners the whole day. And thanks for explaining all this issue. But now, what me take from all this, believe say to me on see, because I know see many people and they watch and follow the trend, and thanks for all your effort for carrying. But being the time short, so we'll just go to the point here. Meaning about this one way, the way they snapshot of things. You know that when they say transparency, where they say this picture at the snapper, I go process and then they show. You see, now what you take. So that transparency, they in the instrument and the tools then way ECSL get this process. Because then all these things they be in for letting try do what they for do. We'll bring all the observers, them citizens and rights, who na the one day who na the electorate, who they say the end they go vote, we see their efforts, and based on other tactics, them what they say them put all Lord say the standards them, Lord put tactics aside. Lord say the standards them would they follow and they process them and the way would they communicate with the public. the way we are not consistent, say then they say this, it follow this, then it begin to raise that concern from citizens and say what they can't do is straightforward. Sometimes we'll say realistic thing as so, but that psychology, the way you don't put inside the people, they begin to trend things them. But if things been there, we've been there in place where get a place, a system, all don't know, all man know say able for do projection. If not cable them, because you see some camera in a place. So this CCTV camera, they get like 7 CCTV camera. If you go on one screen, you see all the 8 cameras in the project. So we can able to find ways then for solve certain things them. So you see that some of the things them now just people and they create that institutions and the one them where they call us in a patronage where they don't dare now where they get a network for saying that we don't dare. Then the one them back where they protect themselves. So now that thing most times can make when they say democracy go come, let the people and get common solution for let them go always solve anything with a public duty. How you go able to get a private interest for let go can affect the public interest. And when the private interest, we don't know what in ECSL interest they, or we don't know what in the standing government they, we see how they oppose them in certain areas. Say they don't even use platform them waiting for the campaign. When are then like what them they use the Ministry of Information, them they do and for don't just close all those with the parliament close, all man taking on platform, but all these then raise them up, say not to the transparency and your own interest and how you go relate government functions them and then your institution for let you get a public favor so that people and no go together rise the how they go able to get them voice out. We know say people and they get the zest for say want this, but if we not get that so we go do but that's not what you want for less citizens than they get, then therefore they get confidence. But it all come down to the process how una go make it because if all man they see then if you even say not go see, look through the window, well, it depends because that's all my eyesight then at that window day. Because when they took even advertisement, remember one time will be complaining how we will raise the awareness, which type of fonts, like waiting up at this, I will read this up there, any distance get somebody eyesight for it. So we don't know all those factors that how they go there. Space no day. They say, well, if 10 people are not able to do that, so it all comes down to how we go try for addressing things. Decades they don't day, years they don't go. They try for see that thing there. Monica law structure put her in place. So when election car, the police they will not still get the conformity for know how to do with crowd psychology. And that crowd psychology now in them get for try teach the police how to deal with crowd. That psychology how you forget into crowd. Or else you will always see the few them way when they put inside we always not get the character for letting go access. Because what you will see quick how then say let the security for address, we'll see that they all get pocket guide. They say na in them for use. Okay, now they don't give pocket guide when they reach, where they want fire, where they want to do this, or people that crowd want come on, or where this look for Megari and for act. So you begin to ask the question at the time this for gay person in a pocket, you imagine now like a doctor, if they over the patient, if they try to do the operation, anytime you want cut, you get forget that book first. It's on the look. Oh, they say for cut here, this is an artery. Like pump this, like do this. So by the time you go to look in the dictionary, because you're not getting at your brain for saying a psychology and an understanding and what it they perform, it don't be part of me. And this now for be part of the security. But if we don't see now part of the security, the mechanism, one no. Now in ONS and now say they get the give them pocket guard with the underwood they in charge, say then go show them say when read that this is for do for engage. Some might have the time to read it, some don't go understand them. The last minute, we don't know how many people they will educate for understand that one the last minute. Because you see the level of recruitment, some of them then they help them will say, well, this might be in our street. You know, bring them car left for be boy, let come join the army. But when they join the army, they no go put a Musa, go do rehabilitation for his behavior. Now in them go put next to the security guard. When the president move, now then did that convoy. This now the system, then therefore really structure all the system there. Anybody we can a big challenge for no go get transparency. It's a lot. I don't want to keep people them, but me I don't see justice. If I don't see been the work, then see how the face will few people and they die under a straight bullet, they shoot this, people and they do run up and down. All these things. So you therefore know say government get a big challenge in knowing who that and the recruit youth now, then your government, then the people that would they engage at the institutions, how then go able push them, let them go become independent. But who that then get for day, we will get that character for let it go be independent. Because when I say independent back, it depends how you want for do them without listening. Now you get forget that character. Then the pressure for no see there is a limit what the government will say, well, if not do this, we get the power according to me power for polio. So things are the things they wouldn't get for shuffle. While would they go along for now will look for democracy, not to 2 steps forward, then would they go back 5 backward. Now it's time for now we move towards that goal where he say it forge democracy and peace. Now we see them. Not to just at the time, maybe after the election for cool and down, you don't see the percentage. Or you don't know if not just because of international pressure, because of evidence of seeing death, they don't prove that are death, or now waiting in the time for say now in a calm speech, wait for the first time I ever see him, he do him. But let we question and wait how would they go and let God help we for this transition. Let we be peaceful, let we go able to get development. That's not the key goal. Thank you very much, sir. Let God bless you all and thank you for your good job. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, for say thanks to us friend for your submission today. We tag this particular program the post-election fever. Where I start, I be ask a question. Say, how you dey feel? You at school or you dey run temperature? Which one? I want to know if you dey run temperature or you at school. If you run temperature. Yes, Alpha, what you get for we, sir?
Well, I'll start with your question straight. For me, I think one good thing I do, I deliberately not follow any results on social media, keep deleting anyhow when they send or whatever. So I think for me, I just get I'm a little bit worried about the state of our country. And of course, we always see and say they blink right now. Because it make us say they blink, we see waiting they go on. We see even this partial result where the ECSL boss don't read. You see Shojaman, policeman, they all they jubilate. When you make that up, somebody when you raise them up, somebody say, oh, then do a mess and it's by coma in them. The question then can fail for realize should we continue doing the wrong thing for justified, say them we don't do one trade. Let go to my points then quick, even though we get a limited time for talk. I wish words on paper could be reality or easily be turned to reality on the floor or on the ground. Yeah, it's really, really good. But unfortunately, it's not the same thing. Yeah, with president, they say people for go vote are full and waiting, listen to the results are full. But the police are doing otherwise to the opposition. Yeah. As we talk, so up till today, we see the APC office is being barricaded. Why they stop other people them not for enjoy them political rights, and then you allow the other one them. If you want to be independent, block the SLPP office back. Let them say nobody no goodie. But she say that make us say Sierra Leone way somebody they say by God in power in it. Be not time with the way so you talk about the IMF then conditionality. People don't know these things. Whenever we don't do something, we will not say things one bad. Now I tell the begin call God. Now God no go agree. God no go this. The thing don't be signed. People they don't approve. Now the president for declaring no more now. Somebody they say no, and I know will be. Now mistake who they do. Most times we they time for blame God when now we they do the wrong thing. They want for put God go protect we. It's done not to faith. Now just waiting and call with the one for go back. For me to the police, of course we don't see say not only we now this platform no more they call on the police for or be independent and make them able for use the appropriate skill of force when needed. You find out say the all the international observers them we in a salon or we go to experience this election make mention of the heavy-handed of the police force, more especially upon the opposition. So it is but a very, very much a big call for the police IG. You know, it's clear we don't say the police then don't lie. Very, very true. They don't tell we say they not use bullets, live bullets, but we don't see them. Right now, even this one will happen na the APC office. Look where somebody they deny. You say, oh, nobody not died in a fake. Yeah. Can you imagine somebody who you know, even when they talk, they tell us the person, I know this person we lost in person, so he say, oh, nah, in a fake. You know, if we not pull this party lens, Sierra Leone is far from moving forward. So police are they join the voice with the international community and all who that they talk to now, Marcela Samba and the rest, on a really need for being independent. Although by virtue of the constitution setup of the police, it's going to be very, very difficult. I'm not here right now, and another foresee and says if police will ever be independent. Now go to the next point, ECSL. ECSL, interesting. I don't follow the release way the ECSL boss don't pull. Interesting. One of the best ever election at Salona in this see. Out of these 60% we then call, we not ever hear say then get void votes. We not ever hear say then get this. So everything was 100% correct. Bam to the point. First time, interestingly, join the 2% of the APC and SLPP. Let's see almost percentage they get back. Like seriously, if we are not careful this election, we will go above 100% again, like we this guy McGiwi. Yeah. So ECSL really get for sit back and look on our analysis the one they give. I see two different districts them. Now the South gets the same number of people and voters them. Where them vote same like seriously. So they really need for sit down back and look at this data with them give so because it really gets a lot of questions where people need for ask. I keep saying this anytime where Mr. Mohammed can face the media, there's something where you go talk where they make people and they begin ask question, make especially people where they think critically. Yeah, so for me, let them check back, let them go check the entire data system where they do so, and also say they put percentage for void votes. Nobody know they tell me say Sierra Leone with the vote 100%. Nobody know able get void vote. Nobody know mistakes safe. Nothing. Nobody may tell me that. If you give 60%, even when a provisional result or whatever, you have to give a clear analysis of it. Bunch and put down correct. Then get two same number and not one this year. Nobody may tell me that they say now the same thing. Now the same way they register, now the same equal number and come out and go vote. Like seriously. Anyway, Lord, the go no more. God will help with the last point I want for make Tripoli. Interesting, APC. You see, it's hard for me to say the APC continue for depend by the court system. We very, very well know say Sierra Leone, all the state institutions them be pluralized. All the state institutions them don't be controlled by the government of the day. Now they not to prayer, not to fasting, not to waiting and call. Now PMDC case then a court so with ECSL. Charles Magai take ECSL because they make a whole campaign month. They not give them 1 day for campaign. It take them go to court. State today they not give them. They not in fact suka. If they call the case now, you go say them well. They don't call the case for seriousness. Say the election done so. Who's action or waiting at the outcome of that kind of case? What you expect? So the entire PMDC they don't disenfranchise them. They not able make them let able for be popular in the area or whatever. Because they know say if they allow PMDC for go however big go pull even if na 0.00% he will do something there. Yeah, but they not allow at all. So if APC they say oh we do all thing with power and this and that. Look, a judge by what they say we permanent on to we you know able comes by that permanent again. If you see this second phase where they come, the man don't give 60%. Look out of the 60%, 55.86%. Now don't go support the ruling government. So what they talk again say with the weights, ladies, then go this. Now time on the waste. This results don't set down as far as me concerned. Because no matter what they come on next, SLPP will continue for add on this 55. And we see they don't pin by this 55 point because they know say there'll be no runoff and they don't want any runoff. So you see, so for me, as far as I'm concerned, ECSL not to minimum don't call them for the transparency, not to only Marcella don't call for transparency. All the international bodies them don't call for the transparency. So it's up to them for make sure say they think very clear. Just like what they say, everybody get data. SLPP gets, APC gets, Marcella Samba gets, ECSL gets. So the data they all over. It depends on how well then they able for like a shoot up the data way will be very, very much common and able for see the right one way and the right result. I think that means takes that.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for your submission. Abdullah Jack Umaru. I don't know if you know how you come. Eh? What's your Let's try him again. Unless if you don't want to see this page again. Alright. Log bring come Tony. Yes, Tony, you get the platform.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me and Kushan Kabo from them. I just want to congratulate everybody who come out that day. We go vote. At least we see overwhelming turnout. People came out for at least their voice to be heard, to the ballot box, which was good because at least we record no death on that day. So which means Salon win on that day. But the other area where I want to talk about now, what happened yesterday, I think said there was an excessive use of force. We police then get for really learn how for de-escalate issues. And not to just de-escalate the situation, but if we able to make assessments on the risk, you understand? If you see a crowd where probably there's an imminent risk, you understand, where it will lead to death or everything, yes. You understand? But we police them for learn how for able for disperse crowd, how they for able, you can use tear gas. That's okay. You understand? But in a situation where we police them, they quick for fire bullets and everything, I think the government where they come, because this has been, I can say it's an historic problem. We've seen so many crises that will happen in Adogo district. We've seen in McKinney, we've seen in Corridor Town, we've seen in Tumbo, we've seen elsewhere. Yesterday, we see another one we happen. And those lives we they lost for just common thing where we can able for avert or we can able for avoid those situations. I think it should be a concern. For whoever we in the police boss or which ministry they supervise them. I mean, therefore able for know who that discharge that arms because basically if you get 10 officers where they go where they get gun where they carry rifle and you give it all 50-50 bullets within the magazine, each of those bullets get serial numbers when are unique serial numbers then capture everyone but till you get a magazine give me the list of all your bullet numbers list of all your bullets. So at the end of the day when they go back when they debrief when they go and debrief and everything you take statistics or data of everybody in magazine you go before know the person will discharge the firearms but we've never seen all them killings where don't they happen not to just this regime where don't they happen from then you understand. We not see any follow-ups. We not see anything, and the families they've never be compensated. Nothing. We just see those cases just go under the rug. Nothing like that. As I said, we police them for epidemic. Most times when situation happen, they are the targets. I mean, that one person who you kill Sierra Leoneans. You don't know until you fumble with that person there, or no use emotions where you discharge your function. Not allow your emotional brain for take over your thinking brain. I feel so with police and get for learn how you de-escalate situation. How you able for I mean, you able for assess the crowd, able for make it. I mean, a reasonable judgment say, okay, but most times I notice there's no central command, even when they go command. So just go the one after person and that day they run. No, you don't just go down with it. I feel say just like what they say, they get for learn for copy best practices. How you able for implement those things. For me, it's not to for now. Not for tomorrow, where then go get a more resistant force. We resistant force against them. We all want a peaceful. I mean, I said this the other day. No president's not going to rule Salon with curiosity. You're not going to enjoy your tenure. So don't create create a scenario wherein tomorrow you're not going to enjoy it. Tomorrow you're not going to get a smooth economy. I think say the president when they come. For see every person, not as a Sierra Leonean, as an individual, we get meaningful contribution. We're going to contribute to Salon in development. We're going to contribute to the economy. One foresee a president where they come, where you not foresee this set of people as SLPP or this set of people, as APC or this set of people are saying this. A president will go able to unify the country because all these little things that what they see now because of so many times. We presidents don't know they come, no they embrace. We want to see even if you're not first lady, you're not president. Try to get that that not go take you power away. That not go take you immediately say, okay, if you come down to the people, you tend to be lenient, it go make no. It gives people more confidence for make them able to communicate with you, for make them able to talk to you. You therefore create that environment where everybody belong. We all want to belong, as Abraham Maslow say. You don't love and belongingness, but let some people not feel say they've been advantaged or probably over the other people. That I mean, the police they really therefore do a better job. Every life we lost, it's not fine. If we want to see a president, whatever we support, wherever we allegiance they like. But I feel say we get for talk to real political party. Then let's say for some of where they listen or where they support. That's too much killing every time, every day. They're Sierra Leoneans. We're not going to war again. Sierra Leoneans don't suffer so long with so many deaths, so many deaths from all the tragedy that we don't be. No police thing we for avoid when avoidable circumstances you discharge firearms, bullets for that matter. For the fire live bullets to say crowd day. And the risk the risk all around it police get for really just like when Marcela Samba say. I think this civil society then gets a responsibility. This is not just one civil society. It has to be unanimous. It has to be everybody's commitment because not tomorrow. Let we know they build up this thing, they build up, it got to a point to just erupt, like a volcano. Don't take it back. But I feel say the police yesterday was an excessive use of force. And the situation not me warrant for me to use live bullets. It was a simple, just disperse the crowd. If you want them to be dispersed, use tear gas. But using live bullets, but as I say, most of these people, what would they see? Some of they go to their place, they don't hit. Some man done this. You see the people. I don't need for make. It's not rocket science. You understand? You just see. When you go tongues, say you see how we, So me don't take Abraham. Me just feel that still keep the peace. Let us still patient. Let us wait. Let Kone say. Then get the legitimate right to announce it. It's a lot of just patience. We all when they listen and the diaspora, we all one way or the other, we don't invest in that country. We get family that we take care of. Don't no fear the situation we are in. We set up we little things that we don't get, they go become. We're not going for endurance tomorrow in the future, or probably they will become a target in this whole situation where they happen. Take it back.
Okay, thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All man get rights to your opinion. All man get rights to your opinion, Naya. We have to respect everybody's opinion. Now this is our problem, Lance alone. We know how to respect other my own opinion. We think say what you think, now I know more. And this platform, all man get rights now. I no go talk for talk that one day. Say all man get rights now. Now your opinion. Yeah? Okay. Oh man, they can't talk like a fossy. I make today. I say Pastor most people who they call me for result. Me not to my make on it. Me not to my make on it. So if you be call me today and no answer after the result and announcer, me I don't know what you be expect from me for tell for confirm. So mama kone o. Wetin you na true. Na so mama kone see. You hear you anka confirm to me? Yes, ma, what you get for we?
Yeah, man, make them quick. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you to the three people who talked before me. Triple the old saying say, how you make you bed, na so you did the dumper now. It pain me to see people and they die this way. That young man would die, and that lady would say died yesterday. But this not a yesterday issue. when authority then you side, things and then you side, you get the opportunity for make wrong right. You support the wrong. You worry when that wrong they go turn. Now you side the next time. I'm going to see so well. And see the same EU, Carter Center, the American, whatever names some people are can welcome. Not that will be the culture they say, then the what will be facing, and then I will save you. Waiting at the word they all don't tell me. Now they all tell me one word. If you're not satisfied, go na court. And see that man make Christian talk, they say go police. Well now then why I say the foreign people who invite you, then say whatever result to come go na court. Because now the same court this where Jurel Kamara with whatever when I name where in be the state attorney or the attorney general, where sit down, then fire one unelected vice president. Where they're gonna ECOWAS court, in the same one back where make statements say Sierra Leone is a sovereign nation. Wherever where the young court don't court. No other court no get jurisdiction for overturn that. So, if now that happen until the chairman for APC say they go go court or they go use legal way, we go wait and see. Because when you then have power, you see what's wrong, you not make a right. One day somehow you go pay the price. And now in APC they see so today. He right? No, he absolutely not right. We they look for somebody we go can unify this country. But the two people of what we get, the ultimate say they're not get no test. Fatima be your intel we say, if you not to SLPP, you not to Sierra Leonean. Marabi sit on a national TV talk say the white people and the first we don't divide we. They say Mende line, they say Timini line. So you believe in that theory, or you believe in that idea. Now I make you to follow suit with that. That means that you believe in that because the white people have been divided with so. But now your place, they're not there again. Now you your place for do you your way. At least you go say, you know what? That's one of the things that would make an able sleep. Why they see the way with the route to send the country they go. I'm not happy. I wish we all go come to one as one nation because you slogan now one country, one people. But confusing. How you go say one country, one people, then you sit down back on national television and talk say, no, we country we don't divide. And you not even say anything how you dey try for unify the country. So you believe what in the way people and they say, the harder you go turn around and say one country, one people. You know, this election, this guy, this election, I don't just chat. This election, they don't cook them. Because this guy, he no worry. The reason why he no worry, he get gun and bullets, we get for guidance. Yes, he get gun and bullets, we get for guidance. And then they say for let anybody jumping on them. You know, the election relatively like the western area, it been go peaceful. Like what you see before, where they broke police station, you see box them throwing a grow, you see ballot paper them. Especially at the police station at the western area. I don't know for the province if anything like that may happen. But relatively, it went quiet. You know, but not to order the vote. And I do all the counts. And when even if they put you say you're not observer, if you not get the access to whose side and do the actual tally, do I know whether they can give you any number? You know, and so what you would they pray to God for? Now, what one thing I want to say, I want to let people understand, say, you know, Triple, and I like when they can say soccer game, they say, this referee rogue. Maybe the referee rogue something or the referee missed some call them, but that team they say when rogue for, then they play. Now, like when that World Cup been just done, they say, hey, the way Messi scored the goal or the way Mbappe. The team, they all two play. So let nobody no give me this. So all what you be the feel, the way where this economy day, the way where we country stag right now, you go feel say, maybe you know for even get 5%. But it gets them long we give and that. People and then in Sierra Leone, where over 1 million, where they believe say, maybe you're on the right footing. We can look at any other way. The country stronger, yes. Things and they go bad, yes. But we still get people in Sierra Leone. Even if they put, I will tell you, if they put 2 boxes right now, they say let 1,000 people and go put the openly, now open field. Believe me, you, if they put cotton around them box then they don't go commodity without matter. You still get people them. We believe in this man. Even when things ended the bad way. So long not can say this win no matter we win, it just goes on side and that this guy be just go no more. He take ballot and I ain't go give matter you. No. Maybe they twist some things here and there. I don't know. But long we not go with this idea, say nobody not vote for Marabio. No. This country don't divide. It don't divide, try to make a joke and not the repeater now. People and the way believe say, even if them people and they say now one of the people where they struggle, who therefore struggle for buy rice, for buy petrol, for they still believe in this man say, now the president, they on the right footing and they vote for him. So we got to wrap that around we head. So I hope say tomorrow we announce, do you have with people in? Let we accept the results. Because quite honestly, the all two are Sierra Leoneans. Marabi is Sierra Leonean, Samura is Sierra Leonean. Now we brothers them. We just not like who side in the Kerry nation go. Because the one who did it, they're not better pass than why. Let's be honest to we say. Because all them laws here, how you go get a vice president, now they oversee a police. So wouldn't the police, the chief of police, where Sudan, wouldn't boss, not the vice president. So you believe say that vice president, that police day go against in boss? Now the one that will make them laws here. And the most of the people that will make them laws here, now the opposition at the end of the day. Then when they cry so today, now they create them laws here. Wouldn't talk say the vice president and for be chair of police board. Wouldn't talk for say that 1964 public order act, people will not forget that. It don't did it from 1964. Now make the name say 1964. Why would not pull this thing come out for God's sake? We not strengthen institutions. We not make institutions then independent. When we not do that, even if we not do it again, now reason make history where they can go into past president like Lincoln. What he even do? We get now where they see them go talk about Nelson Mandela. Now because he knows say in order for them power forever, and now because he knows say in order for them around forever, he think about the future. Then they try for correct, say, okay, if I know them myself, but my great grandpikin, I not go one and go through this. But not trying to go on a salon. When you sit down there, everything surround you nice, it's okay. Now when it not surround you, you cry, say the game, they move the goalpost. Well, at the goalpost, this way you've been built. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Omar. If you go somewhere and meet in the top of Sarah Network, tell them, yeah? I make we there. We all get rights to your opinion. Yes, Ezekiel, you get the platform, sir.
Thank you so much, Triple A, and thanks to the panelists. And touch most of the things that we don't need for touch. Yeah, just the really congratulates the people them. They've been go out wholeheartedly for go vote for the policy way they want for leading them. Again, we they always look at people them where would they try for put in a particular place so that they go do the right thing for the country. Unfortunately, certain appointments then the people are not get much for say. The only time where you get something for say, now where you vote that person in for be the leader, and then that leader begin take people in for let them lead certain area. Like the man way it count this votes. Again, enormous task for actually do the right thing for the people we they vote. They vote for people we the one let you count the votes for them. Some man know waiting that they go through. So if they vote for somebody we then think say I go change their situation, and then you go behind somewhere and change them. My dear, if anything happened to them people and they because you change their choice for let other person take over, anything we then go through with their family, with them picking them. These are some of the things that you as a leader you for think about. If you cause something we go affect some people and their life, their whole generation, there is no way this good God go make your own generation not suffer. Then go try to, we local language, there's something the way them they call masamu, because you parents they been cause some issues, will do some traditional things the way they've been they bury some people alive. If you come, you know fight hard for pray to God for let God turn that thing there because you know the banner. It they affect you bad, and connector. Right now, people and they in leadership, we there for change some things there. We if for affect other people and tomorrow we then not they even we then they support them now. Then they put something in place so that we then not they other person come, that thing they go protect them. Then they do it because they just want for protect themselves. So as a result, we go continue for go. And so a lot of people and they hey, una continue for pray for we. I don't talk this over and over. Let I continue for talk again. You see, where God makes Sierra Leone, now garden. That garden they put we as people of Sierra Leone for take care of them. It no go ever come on heaven and can't make that garden day. If you not use that you coconut head for make that garden day, sit down. Just like way you don't build your house, you sit down, you they expect. You don't want to see God can put cement there. You don't see one day God can and build toilet for you. So certain things and we no need for pray. Now action we need for take. So una left for disturb God. If you don't under the shaky head. They say, who's kind motor man is board then we na board then smart. Some things and the law would left for put board in power God. I understand sometimes when you don't try, you don't turn here, you're not able to manage for do things, you feel say no more. Okay, this I will left unto God. I understand that part. But certain things and my dear, now we need for make that garden. Now make God put we inside there. If we no continue for whole this responsibility for whole people am accountable. Now you small corner force now they for begin. Would I you they call community leader? Would I they call councillor? Now they will for able begin for whole people am accountable before you begin think the big one. If the one day we then our community, then they thief everything we there for help with small community. Then all of a sudden you turn now the president no more. It not go happen. Every time the one that we then our community do bad, we they continue for protect them. We say, oh, now we own. Then all of a sudden, the one way they up here and now they expect for change everything. In no go Canada community. Some then they only come we they need you vote. After that, wait let them call the winner just now. Let you see if the next 4 years you go see them. So Lord, we begin hold we self accountable, protect yourself. Protect yourself. You will believe the Bible, I give you small revelation way one preacher been giving me. He say, if you check Matthew 24, he say rumors of war, it no go down. Earthquake, it no go down. Pestilence, when a hardship, it no go down. You only they pray for let God exempt you from that. So things and they way you not for waste you time for pray about. What's how you need for take action, take action. If they say fire day and you say I go pray, God say you go protect me day. Jesus way the devil what tempt I say no, not put you God and God to test. Because side the way for use wisdom, not to faith you for use day. Okay? So protect yourself. Let person not make you go and lose your life. you know, because we know we leaders the way they deal with, you know. If you hear a leader, they say now the white people and I don't separate you. What do you expect much from that leader? We can't go blame the white. They forget say that we put on there now for let's take responsibility and begin for make this garden. So do you protect yourself? Not waste your time for pray, side way enough for pray. Things that they wait for pray for. Things that we not get no answer to, like sickness. You know, you go hospital, no medicine not there for cure. And then now God will hand you there. You pray for that. But any other thing else, if you get for go look for food for it, go look for it. No see do say they pray. If not they can, that food not they fly can. All right. So protect yourself. Protect yourself. With the win just now. Now then Bele, now go continue for get bigger and bigger. You continue for strain and strain. Use your own head for provide for yourself and your family. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so I want to say thanks to all the panelists then. And if I first this for January, thank you for joining me, yeah? Thank you for joining me. And also you cancel, all man get right to your opinion. But today we'll not go open the phone line. We promise tomorrow. If nothing, like how we do the other day, we just left the phone line for everybody for contribute. And so we'll plan a day. I know say tomorrow because let's see. Waiting ECSL decide. But Lord keep the peace. Lord keep the peace, yeah? Lord keep the peace. And respect everybody in view. Yeah? You don't need to agree with them for respect them. You don't need to agree with them for respect them, but respect in view. Yeah? Ok. Chérie, comment bien NDA? Eh? Hey. No, it's for letting down. Because the PI system, who's staying for kind side? Eh? No, it's lay down. That's it, we're no side the PI system. We'll go there back tomorrow anyway. Full fledged. And maybe. Do we still want to hear the result? Eh? Do we still want to hear the result? For go back to II and let's join them. Let me think about it. But for now, so we'll go left here, yeah?